it's good knowing what each leadership style refers to.
Yes.
But you should also know when will you apply a particular leadership style within which a particular situation. So, Melanie, the autocratic leadership style, when will you apply that?
You would apply this type of leadership style in a crisis, when there's an emergency such as a fire.
So when there's a fire, there's no time to call everybody together.
And think about who has to do what. So that's the time that one person would assume the authority, hence the other term, name given to autocratic leadership is authoritarian.
Okay. So the same would apply if there's load shedding and complete darkness, then somebody needs to make a decision about what. There's no time to call people still to a meeting to discuss load shedding. Yeah. Next one.
The next one is bureaucratic. And this is when you would apply it in a situation where cashiers perform routine transactions involving cash. So they would be required to follow rules and regulations and procedures as strictly as possible, because there can only be one way of doing it at that particular time. So you would apply the bureaucratic leadership style there.
But also in the public service, Melanie, there would be a bureaucratic style applied when the officials needs to do certain things according to certain policies and procedures.
Absolutely, and there it is important that policies and procedures are followed, and so then that would be applied as well.
For example, if you want to apply for leave, I mean, you can't just stay away.
That's correct. Or the use of a GG car, for example. Okay. You can't just go and take a car and drive it. Yeah. You have to follow the procedure, and then you have to follow that type of leadership.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Right, democratic.
So with the democratic leadership style, you'd apply this when a new policy on staff communication is being implemented. Okay. Because in terms of the democratic leadership style, the leader listens to all of the followers and he values their inputs and opinions. And so when that is implemented, he would take everybody's opinions into account first.
Great stuff. Mel, license fee.
So in this leadership style, this would be the free-for-all one.
Yes.
So when the marketing department decides on the design and layout of a marketing campaign, so not necessarily free-for-all, but where the leader steps back and allows the followers to carry on with the task on hand. And so this is where that would happen. And as we said before, this leadership style lends itself to creativity.
Absolutely.
And so they've got the freedom then
Yes.
to continue with the design and the layout of the marketing campaign.
And obviously he trusts them to do that within the specified period of time.
That is correct.
Okay, the transactional. Melanie, so when would they apply that?
So when you apply this type of leadership style is to encourage staff members to reach certain predetermined targets.
And then when they reach those targets, they will be rewarded.
They will be rewarded.
And if they don't reach the targets, there will be some punishment.
Either punishment or they have to go and do it again.
Okay. Is that what you do?
Yes, Leicester. Okay.
Charismatic.
And so with the charismatic leadership style, this is the one where the leader uses their personality. So the situation would be to convince the followers to pursue a particular direction when they have doubts about the direction being the correct one.
You know, you mentioned earlier, Melanie, sorry to break your word there, about Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
And he applied this type of leadership when they, I think it was Sandrock, wanted to change the emblem of the Springbok rugby team.
Yes.
And then Mandela came in. And they already made a decision, and he came into the meeting and he used his charisma,
his charm,
and he convinced them. And that's the reason all those Springbok supporters, that's why you've still got the Springbok as your emblem.
Okay.
Right.